Nobody ran in the legions. Nobody was allowed to. You lived and died with your mates. He saw a small puddle appearing at the feet of his son and reached his hand out once more. "Don't worry, boy. It happens to us all," he whispered. His centurion saw him and turned a blind eye. Nobody envied Carvinius. "Forward!" roared Tanilius, and the legion surged forward, 2,000 of the finest soldiers in the world marching as one. Carvinius always felt a great pride as he walked determinedly into battle with his comrades. The steps were torture. His arms ached from holding up his shield, but hold it up he did. Those archers were deadly. Tripping and faltering slightly, they passed over their own dead and injured. Carvinius was breathing heavily as they reached the top of the steps. "Get ready, lads!" shouted more than one centurion. "Steady!" Tanilius shouted, and then, "Ladders!" And 25 ladders were hefted under the shell. "Charge!" came a dozen voices. They threw their shields down and rushed the wall with a roar. The ladders rose quickly, and the lucky ones took their positions at the siege handles. Lectius was in front of him. He was first up their ladder. Carvinius quaked. His son was going to run, and he knew it. He grabbed Lectius' shoulder and pulled him back, looking into the boy's eyes. Time slowed and allowed them their last moment together as father and son. He kissed his son on the forehead. "Follow me, Lec. I'll take you home." Carvinius turned, took a deep breath, and charged up the ladder, screaming a war cry. Lectius followed, clearly girded by the presence of his father. Carvinius reached the top, let go of the ladder, and jumped into the defenders. Incredibly, he forced them back, swinging his sword in wide arcs and screaming at them. Lectius joined him, and then others. "Maybe, just maybe," he uttered a prayer. They pushed forward. He was stabbed several times, but he didn't feel it. Stay alive, another few minutes, and Lec might just get home. Then the blonde warrior was in front of him, a legend in the legions after only one attack. Carvinius swung viciously at the man, but he wasn't there. He half turned. The man had sidestepped, and he felt a warm sensation in his gut. He looked down at his own entrails on the wall top. The warrior had gutted him below the breastplate. Everything slowed, and he toppled over, turning all the while so that when he hit the ground, he could see Lec and his comrades. As life left him, he wept. The blonde warrior was majestic, a rare breed. His sword action was beautiful to watch. Lec died quickly, the warrior's sword cleanly decapitating him, a small blessing. Darkness descended over Carvinius' eyes. Strangely, he felt no pain. His spirit rose from his body, and he stood over his ravaged remains. Lec was standing next to him, looking bewildered. "Come, boy, let's go home." He held his hand out, and Lec took it. Together, they walked into the void and beyond.